Today's video is sponsored by ButcherBox. More on them later in the video. I'm sharing 4 elegant holiday dinner recipes in today's What's for Dinner video. Hello everyone, Jennifer L. Scott here, and welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. I love doing these What's for Dinner videos, and today I'm sharing 4 elegant holiday meals for this upcoming season. So today I'm making slow cooker rotisserie-style chicken, you heard that right, in the slow cooker, creamy lemon scallop capellini, my favorite, my famous broccoli salad, and lobster and filet mignon surf and turf. I told you we were going to be fancy. All of the meat that I'm using in this video is from ButcherBox, who I will share with you later on. Okay, let's start off with the slow cooker rotisserie style chicken. Now, my favorite way to cook a whole chicken is to actually roast it in the oven. That's the best way to cook a chicken, I think, but sometimes you don't have time for that. So enter the slow cooker. You can cook a whole chicken in the slow cooker and it falls off the bone. It's like a rotisserie chicken, and there's a few key elements to making it perfect. So I'm going to share that with you right now. Let's start off with the spice rub, because this is what makes it so good. So you're going to take some brown sugar, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. Mix that all together in a little bowl and set it aside. And by the way, I will have all of the printable recipes in my corresponding blog post. Then you're going to coat your slow cooker with cooking spray. And this is really key. I learned this from a blog that I read, which I will link down below. But you're going to take some aluminum foil, roll it up into a ring, and place this on the bottom of your slow cooker. This is going to act as a rack for your chicken. Then you're going to place your whole chicken on top of the foil ring and rub the spice mixture all over the chicken. You're going to cover it and cook it on high for 4 hours, or until a thermometer inserted into the chicken reads 165 degrees or higher. It was perfect at 4 hours for us. The house is going to smell so good while you're cooking this chicken, and here's the key. When you're finished with the 4 hours in the slow cooker, you can take the chicken out and put it on a baking pan and put it under the broiler for a few minutes to make it brown and crispy. That really finishes the chicken off well. I made a gravy from the juices, so just take the juices that you have in the slow cooker and put them in a little saucepan and add a little bit of flour and whisk it together until it's thickened. You could add some salt and pepper as well if you like, and the gravy is so delicious. Okay, so this chicken is really good. It's not juicy and crispy like if you roasted it in the oven, but it does have that fall off the bone tenderness that you would find in a rotisserie chicken. And honestly, it's the second best option and the easiest option for cooking the chicken. Everybody loved the chicken in the family, and we ate the whole thing in one night. So this was a really big hit. I served this with a traditional sweet potato casserole, which I can leave the recipe for in my corresponding blog post. And then I had this Mexican street corn side dish from Costco, and all together this was absolutely delightful. A really delicious weeknight holiday supper. Before we move on to the scallop dish, I want to break away and tell you about ButcherBox, who have kindly sponsored today's video. ButcherBox is a subscription service that delivers the most high quality meat to your home each month. All the meat that I'm cooking with today is from them. They have a special Cyber Monday deal just for the Daily Connoisseur audience, just for today, and that is free wings for life. ButcherBox offer 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, wild-caught seafood, and humanely raised pork for unbeatable value. They have 5 different boxes to choose from. They have 4 curated boxes as well as a custom box that you can assemble yourself. Here's what I chose for this box: 1 whole chicken, chicken tenders, filet mignon, bacon, scallops, cold cracked lobster, and of course there are those free chicken wings. So click on my link below to get free wings for life this Cyber Monday. And if you're watching this after Monday, they always have some sort of deal going on, so you could take advantage of that too. Thank you so much to ButcherBox for bringing us today's video, and now back to the meals. Okay, I love scallops. Scallops are really easy to make. They seem intimidating to some people, but they're so easy. It's really hard to mess them up unless you cook them for too long. So today I'm making a very creamy lemon scallop capellini pasta. This is so fancy and delicious, and my girls in particular love this dinner. So you're going to bring a large pot of water to boil and cook your angel hair or capellini pasta according to the package directions. Usually it's only for around 4 minutes. Then you're going to drain that and set it aside. Then heat your oil in a large skillet over high heat and add your scallops. And you're going to sear them on one side for 1 minute and then turn them over. Side note, I have these stainless steel pans that are so amazing. They're from 360-degree cookware. And they have these marks from cooking, and I have scrubbed. I've tried to get them off, but they don't fully come off. But just know that the pots are clean, okay? Okay, you're going to turn your scallops over, and then you're going to be making the sauce with them in there. So you're going to add the butter, and you're going to stir that until it melts. Then you're going to add some garlic, lemon zest, and red pepper flakes. Then you're going to stir in some wine and cook for 1 minute until the alcohol boils off. Then you pour in your heavy cream, add some parsley, and lower the heat slightly and add some salt, pepper, and lemon juice. Once you've done this, you can add your cooked pasta into the pan and coat it all over in the sauce. You're going to remove it from heat and add the rest of the parsley. When you serve this up, put some Parmesan cheese on top and a little more parsley if you like. This is such a delicious pasta. It's absolutely delightful. And like I said, my older children really love this, and they even like the scallops. And Ben said that it was first rate. Next, I'm sharing my famous, in my family, broccoli salad. And I shared this in a recent What I Eat in a Day video, so I thought that I would give you the recipe here. This, of course, is not a main course. You would need to serve this with something else, but I feel like it's a very festive salad and one that's perfect for the holiday season, as it's a bit more robust. You can use whatever you want in this salad. I just tend to use whatever I have that's green, plus some grapes and walnuts. But here's what I used today. I used about 1 pound of broccoli florets. I used about 1/2 cup of snap peas, 2 stalks of celery chopped, 1/4 cucumber sliced, about 2 scallions chopped, and then a handful or about 1/2 cup of grapes and 1/4 cup of walnuts. And that's all of the fresh ingredients in the salad. Now, what makes it so good is the dressing. So in the dressing, I usually eyeball this dressing, but I tried to come up with the right proportions for you here. So I take about 1/2 cup of mayonnaise and 1/2 cup of whole fat Greek yogurt. You could also use sour cream, I think would be very good too. Then I use 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and salt and pepper to taste. And this is a very tangy and creamy dressing. It complements the crunch in the vegetables so well. So basically you just combine all of the ingredients and mix it till the dressing coats every single last vegetable. And it's so delicious. This salad keeps really well too, so you can even make it the day before you want to have it. And we enjoy it all week. I like to make a big batch of it. finally, I'm sharing a perfect date night dinner, which is surf and turf. So I ordered lobster and filet mignon in this ButcherBox, so I thought I'd do something fancy for a nice date night dinner. So I've never cooked cold cracked lobster like this before, and it was out of the shell. So what I did was I steamed it. I took the lobster and I steamed it in a little steaming basket over boiling water in my 360-degree cookware pan. And you just steam it for a few minutes with a wedge of lemon, and it cooks really beautifully. And so meanwhile, I did the filet mignons. Now, I'm not the best at cooking steak, and I tend to always overcook them, which I did a little bit here too, but they still turned out great. So I just put extra virgin olive oil on the steaks, some salt and pepper, and then I sear the steak on one side for about 2 to 3 minutes, flip it over, and do it again for 2 to 3 minutes with it covered. So I like to cover it. And then you kind of cut into one and see if you need to cook it a little bit more, which I did. Because the quality of the meat is so good, there's not that much you need to do to the filet mignons. So when those were finished, they were perfect. I'm serving this dinner with some steamed green beans and some roasted new potatoes. And on top of the lobster and the steak, I like to put some melted Irish butter. And then I put a little bit of Old Bay seasoning on the lobster, and it was so good. This dinner was absolutely sensational. And it was very easy to make as well. So there you have it. Those are the 4 elegant holiday dinners for this holiday season. I hope that you truly enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to ButcherBox for bringing it to us. And don't forget to check out their promo code for Cyber Monday, which is free wings for life. Thank you for joining me here on the Daily Connoisseur. Keep calm and remain classy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.